Hello guys, welcome back to another lecture in this course. In this video, we shall be looking into strings and numbers, but we'll be focusing much on user input. If you are to look into today's world, we normally see where users are entering data. For example, if you want to research something on ChatGPT, you see a text box which is there, and you type a certain question, then you press enter, then you get the research result or the results that you're waiting for. As a programmer, you should get information from the user, or you should ask users some questions. Then the user respond these questions by giving you information. So let us write this question. How can we ask a user for information? Because in machine learning and artificial intelligence, to come a time when you need to ask a user some information and give you feedback. In Python, we have a function called the input function. Input function. So this function, it allows you as the programmer to specify a message to display. And also it retains the value typed by the user. For example, let us try to ask a user the name of the user. So let us say name here is equals to, then we type our input function, then we say please enter your name here, or we can say please type your name, or we can say what is your name. As you can see here, we use a variable, this variable, to store what the user is going to enter there. Let us print name. Print name. Let us run our code. Please enter your name. My name is Fanuel. Then I press enter here. Okay, name is not defined. I type. Let us put capital letter N. Let us re-type again. Fanuel. Enter. Alright then. So as you can see here, this is our output. So it retained the name which I have stored in this variable. And this variable store what the user typed. I type Fanuel and it has been stored here, then it displayed as you can see here. You can ask even multiple lines. You can ask multiple questions. You can ask multiple questions to your users. For example, let us say name input here. What is your name? You can ask last name here. Input. You can say enter your last name. And we can even join these two. We can join the two here. Let us join them. Let us say print. We can even say, let us say print hi name plus last name. Let us run our code. I forget to put a plus sign here. Okay, let us put a plus sign here and let us run again. Let us say Fanuel. Say name Mapue. Okay then, so hi Fanuel Mapue. And also you can even add spacing if you want. So let us add spacing here. Let us put space here. Let us add a plus sign. Then let us run our code again. Fanuel Mapue. Okay then, so now we can see that we are having space. So we have joined our sentence and if we even added some text in between. Let us try to format the output. So to format the output, let us call this output, let us call it output is equals to this. Then let us say output, so that we can try to format the output here. Funnel, Mapuel. Right, so let us format the output. So we can, let's say we want the output, all the characters to be in lower cap. So we can say output dot lower. We want all the output to be in a lower cap. Then we can run here, as you can see. And if we want all the output to be in capital letters, which is the upper cap, the upper case, like this, we can run our code. You can see all, and we can even swap the output dot swap case, like this. Let us run here. As you can see here, this is funny though, but you can format your text the way you feel, or the way you want to format the text. And if you want to count, maybe you want to count the number of words. Let us say output dot, we want to count maybe how many letters of A do we have, how many A do we have, and we run, we have 0. As you can see, let us say output how many A, small letter A, and we run, we can see that we have 2, because it is responding to the original input of the user, which is this one. So the interpreter is analyzing here. And if you want to see how many M do we have, or how many I do we have, we should have 2 also, 2 I's, as you can see. And also we can replace, if you want, we can replace, let us replace the word hi with the hello. So let's say output dot replace, let us replace the word hi with the word hello. Let us replace it with the word hello. Let us run our code. Now it is hello, Fanuel Mapue, instead of hi. If you want to replace this word, you can do the same thing. And if you want to find some words in a paragraph, maybe the user entered a long paragraph, and if you want to find something, you just type the word that you want to find. Okay, the same statement, you just type output dot find, then let's say we want to find Fanuel, then you run your code. So this is the output, as you can see here. Let us remove this and left with the letter F, and we run, we still get 5. So we get the index of the letter F where the word Fanuel is found. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. So here it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So index 5, as you can see. That's why we get this output 5. It is just depicting the index value for F, which represents the word Fanuel. Okay, also let us take a look into numerical values. So in Python, for machine learning and artificial intelligence, also we have to play around with mathematics, and that is what is all about programming. It's all about also manipulating numbers. So we should be able to use input function to get numbers from the user and be able to manipulate those numbers. For example, especially on number formatting, for example, if you're looking into the print statement, if you want to format some text, for example, let us say I have paid. Let us format this number. Let's say money. Let's say dollars. So this is number formatting. If you want to format a number in between the text, you want to make sure that you include numbers in between the text. Let us say 500 here. 500. If I run this code, Okay, let us remove a comma here. There's syntax error. Then let us run again. So as you can see here, we have managed to do what we call text formatting or number formatting. We put this 500 where we put the percentage D here. So percentage D here, it is used to format text before you display them to the users. And also sometimes you might want to perform some numerical calculation or the input which has been entered by the user in a monetary value or in a numerical value. For example, you are working on a bank, okay, and the user deposit or a client deposit equals to, let us ask them to deposit money. Let us ask them to deposit. So let's just say input amount deposited. Let's say amount to deposit. So the user will state the amount here. The user will state the amount to deposit. Okay, say salary received. Let us say equals to input. So we are going to say input, then the input here, let's say enter the salary received. Let us see calculate. So let us say calculate is equals to, we want to calculate the salary received underscore received minus the deposit. Salary received minus the amount which is going to be deposited, so that we can see the remaining. Let us say change. Let us say change. Our variable is change. So we want to remain with the change. So if we run our code here, there is something which is going to happen. Maybe our salary is 5,000. The amount that we want to deposit here is 5,000, and our salary is 10,000. So we are going to get an error there. So why are we getting an unsupported operand error? Because this data here is being recorded as a string. We need to convert our data to make sure that the data which we are receiving from user are numerical data for computation. So we have to convert this data here, to convert it to either integer or float. So let us use float here, because sometimes when you receive salary, you might receive even with some senses there. So let us use a float data type. Now if you run our code, you get a normal, a good answer, 5,000 and 10,000. So we get 5,000 as our change. Okay, so we can even say printing. We can even say printing change is 500, 1,000, 10,000. Okay, so the change that we get in a float value is 5,000. So we have learned how to use the input function to get information from the user using the input function, as we can see. We have also learned how to manipulate or to do numerical formatting or data formatting using numbers, to add numbers in the line of text. I think this is all for this lesson. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.